So I saw this guy walking on the street the other day. He looked like a really, really cool dude. And I found myself just looking at him, the way he was dressed, and I thought, this dude's an awesome guy. Probably wasn't an awesome guy. I have no idea. But at the end of the day, I found myself looking at him and thinking, this guy has something about him that's pretty cool. You know how you can appreciate somebody's vibe? I found myself appreciating this guy's vibe, and I realized it was because of his chain. The only thing that stays consistent is the grind. Keep on grinding. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, I would like to discuss a what I think is a very interesting topic: how a chain can up your game in a matter of like 3.5 seconds. The time that it takes for you to put a chain on in the morning can actually change, I think, your entire day. It can change the way people view you. It can change how you are perceived by people in society. People are walking around with masks. Nobody knows what anybody looks like, but it doesn't mean that you can't make your everyday look the best you can despite the circumstances. I don't believe that people should be judged by how they look. I don't believe that people should be judged by what they're wearing at all, not in the least. Everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own circumstances. Everybody has their own lives. And nobody should be judging anybody by anything that they see on the outside, because no one knows what's going on the inside. But if you decide to walk out of your house in the morning and you don't really feel like putting too much effort into what you're doing that day, man, can a chain really up your game quickly. So this guy walking on the street, and I found myself thinking, this is a cool looking dude. I wonder what it is about him that is so cool. And I started to analyze. It's amazing how fast your brain works. Just quickly analyze somebody on the street. You can come up with a million different scenarios in your head about this random stranger in about 2 seconds. But I found myself quickly analyzing this person and realizing the reason why their vibe was so interesting was because they were wearing a chain. So today I wanted to show you guys how amazing a quick little change in the way you dress can affect someone's perception of you. Now, I don't know if you're gonna feel this way about me, because you guys know me a little bit. You've seen me around on the videos. Thank you guys for the support, by the way. Really appreciate it. I wanna show you the difference between not wearing a chain and then wearing a chain. And we're not gonna do anything crazy, because I think what I saw the guy wearing the other day was probably like a 3 or 4 millimeter Figaro, something small, nicely polished, catches the light when you walk by. That's it. So let's get into this video. Hope you guys are all doing well. So as you guys can see, I have a very boring shirt on. We're gonna take a look at this shirt from 12 feet away, and then we're gonna compare it to me wearing this shirt wearing a 3 millimeter Franco. Let's take it back to 12 feet away. Okay. Now, as you can see, I just got a pair of jeans on. I'm rocking my slippers. Boom! Look at that difference. That is crazy. Now, all I did was take a couple of seconds to throw this 3 millimeter 20-inch Franco, I remember this time, guys, onto my neck. Automatically changes the whole scenario. It changes the whole game, and it's incredible how it takes zero effort. Now, you guys might feel like this clashes or whatever the case might be, but this clash actually can make a difference, make you actually be more interesting looking because of the clash, because it doesn't look normal, and because it kind of looks like you don't care, but at the same time, you do care. It's kind of like a paradox. So let's take this 12 feet back and get an idea of what I look like dressed like this from 12 feet away. Tell me if it makes a difference. Let me know in the comments, guys, how such a small thing may or may not make a difference. All right. Taking it back 12 feet. Now we'll bring it back up. In my opinion, it makes a huge difference, and it shows people that there's another side to you without you actually having to show that other side. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
Something that I would also like to mention is, personally, if I was gonna rock something like this, I would feel comfortable doing it. You guys know that I usually like to keep my chains tucked in, but I would feel comfortable doing this, but in my opinion, I would go like this. Now, Why would I go like this? Because first of all, this is a 3mm Franco, so I would probably do my best to get a larger chain. I wanted to use a smaller size chain because at the end of the day, not everybody has the money to be spending on all these big chains. So I wanted to throw a reasonable size out there, 3mm Franco. And with a 3mm Franco, you're not really gonna see it too much. But if you had a little bit of a larger chain, maybe like a 5mm, for a look like this, if you were looking for an understated look and you wanted to keep something underneath your shirt, I'd say use a rope chain because they go a really long way. Rope or a flat curb. But you see this look right here? You see how the chain just peeks outside of the shirt? And you have that tiny little neck presence. Just that small sliver of a difference that can change the whole game. So I thought this would be an interesting video to make. I found myself thinking, wow, this is very interesting. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know. Guys, I appreciate everything. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Talk soon.